honest here, Mr. Speaker. This is a joke, okay? Because this is about 84% of Americans' top national security experts saying we're losing the war in Iraq. This is about all these generals that we've been showing night in and night out saying there is no plan to get out of here. There was a bad plan in. There was a bad plan to start with. There was no plan. Bad information, bad intelligence, nothing was right. Look back at everything they said about using the oil for reconstruction money, about being greeted as liberators, about all this nonsense that we heard before. This is an opportunity for this administration, Mr. Meek, to try to change the subject. And all of a sudden we're talking about a few political prisoners, and it has enormous ramifications. But the bottom line is this. This administration wants to talk about anything but the war or the economy. They want to change the subject anytime they get a chance to. And now we've got this debate about military prisoners. And I'm not saying it's not important, but my God, you got millions of people living in poverty. You got seniors, you're threatening them with their Medicare. You got 40-some million people with no health insurance. You have stagnant wages. You have gas prices going up. You have health care going up. You have tuition going up. You have poverty rates going up. You got veterans benefits going down. And you want to talk about this one little sliver to change the subject. And you're coming up with all these new phrases again, Islamofascism and all this other stuff. Yield to my friend.
What a gentleman you. You yield, sir.
Yeah, I yield to
Mr. Ryan.
Well, you know what, though? Let me finish, Mr. Meek.
The
bottom line is this. The bottom line is this.
What's the bottom line?
Here's the cost. $8.4 billion per month. $1.9 billion per week in Iraq. $275 million per day in Iraq. $11.5 million per hour in Iraq. If this is the legacy of the Bush administration, and you know what? If I was in the White House, I wouldn't want to talk about this either. I would talk about anything possible other than this fact. Because when you start adding these numbers up, you want to start talking about providing health care for millions of citizens? You want to talk about lower tuition costs? You want to talk about investing in alternative energy sources to reduce our dependence on foreign oil? You want to talk about what Mr. Micah wants to do with airline security and port security? We got the money.
Yeah.
We got the money.
We got it.
But we're spending it in a black hole called Iraq. I yield back.
Well,
just to continue.
if I may.